What's going on? VitalSyntax here, and Borderlands 2 is finally available for pre-order. It's actually been available on Steam for about 2 days now. This is the digital copy, of course. You can pre-order the game through something like Amazon or eBay or on their website, and there's a couple pre-order incentives, but I think most people are going to be wanting to get the Steam copy, the digital copy. And if you pre-order the game actually within the next like 30 hours, I should have made this video a couple days ago because they had this deal going on, and it's only going to last for another 30 hours once this video goes up, where you can actually get the brand new Borderlands 2 at a discounted price. It's only $53 instead of $60, so essentially you're saving $7. But in order to get that lower price, you actually have to own Borderlands 1, and you can either have it purchased through Steam like I did, and it'll automatically recognize that you already own the game and it'll give you that discounted price, or you can type in your serial number in Steam and it'll give you the discounted price. But on top of that, they also have Borderlands 1, the Game of the Year edition, which includes all the DLC for the game, which if you haven't played this game or the DLC, it's my personal favorite game of all time. So I would very, very strongly recommend you get it if you haven't already. And if you do it within the next 30 hours on Steam, it's only $7, which is, you know, a huge discount. I think it's normally a $30 or $40 purchase, because I mean the game is kind of old. It's back from 2009. It's still just such a good game, and that includes all the DLC that they've released over the years. So I would suggest, if you haven't purchased Borderlands, go ahead and purchase Borderlands on Steam at that discounted price, and then you can get the discounted price on Borderlands 2. So essentially what you're doing is getting both games for $60 instead of just getting Borderlands 2 for $60, which is the price that you have to pay if you haven't owned Borderlands 1. Now, this is some gameplay footage from some of the trailers they've released. There's also been some gameplay that they've released from different events like PAX and E3, and from what I can tell, this game is just going to be absolutely amazing. They have a bunch of new characters. They have all new actual playable characters, but also new enemy characters. There are some returning characters. You'll see some of the playable characters that we saw in Borderlands 1 returning. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I also have the massive array of weapons that they had in Borderlands 1 with even more options. So there's going to be a ton of loot. And really, Borderlands 1 only had a couple of problems with it, at least in my opinion. It had a couple issues with the money system. Once you reached like $99 billion or whatever the limit was, the game kind of lost its appeal. And most people would do that if you played through the DLC, because you get a character, you know, that's in this 40 level, 50s, or even 60s as far as leveling goes. And they fixed that issue. They fixed every issue that this game had, and they've added a ton of new features. They've added a ton of new content, and the game is supposed to be way bigger in actual sheer size, places to explore, weapons to use, types of enemies to play against, that Borderlands 1 was. So it's just going to be such a good game. And once again, I would totally recommend it if you guys haven't got into this game, that you guys get into it. As far as what you guys can expect from my channel, I'm probably going to be doing an entire playthrough of this game with a group of friends that I have. That we actually have about 8 people that are going to be getting this game, so we might have like 2 separate groups that are playing through it at the same time. But I'll make sure to record that live commentary that we're doing playing through the game, and kind of give you guys a way to watch the game if you guys end up purchasing it for yourself, or if you guys just want to watch me and a couple buddies play through the game. I'll also try and give you guys kind of like a first impression review when it first comes out, and a full review. I'm expecting that it'll be very high. But you never know. There could be some issues and flaws with the game that I might have to point out. But anyway, thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you guys can go ahead and purchase this before that sale goes away. And I am super excited for Borderlands 2. I hope you guys are as well, and I'll see you guys later.